tell you that the array is just a brilliant gold.
Okay, we're not seeing it that way right now, but we're more seeing it in black and white, Mike.
The trouble must be with your set.
We have a beautiful picture now. It's coming through.
Okay. We just had a beautiful shot of the Cape out the quarter panel window, but we couldn't get the camera over there in time.
Roger, understand. We were hoping you could do that, Mike.
In Houston, we have the camera looking out the window now, and you can see the shadow of the tail and the ohms pods coming through the array from the tail sun attitude.
Roger that. That's a real beautiful picture, Judy. Everybody's really pleased with that.
So are we. We're moving it back to the overhead window, and you can see probably how we've been describing that the array is bent a little bit further aft in the middle. I think you could probably tell that from the TV.
Roger, we can see it real clearly.
We'll demonstrate the dynamics of the Frisbee deploy. We'll give you some traditional horizontal Frisbee here, followed by the SYNCOM procedure.
That's really great, Mike.
Okay, here comes the second SYNCOM to be deployed. That's about how the real one looked. A little bit faster, maybe.
Roger that.
And of course, the point is that physics works exactly like they told us it was supposed to, although sometimes it's hard to believe that a little bit of tangential impulse gets translated into translation and rotation about the center of mass, and we just wanted to demonstrate that it really works.
That was a good demonstration, Steve. Can we see Charlie?
Of course, all this is probably interfering with Charlie trying to do his work.
We noticed that. That's why we asked if we could see Charlie.
Well, I'm hard at work, calibrating the sample flow rate, making sure we're still on our desired target there. We've got streams flowing in the separation column. We've got a camera up to document the process. Got paperwork all over the place, trying to keep myself straight. We're just pressing on here in good shape.
Discovery Houston, that's a pretty good view you're showing us here. We're done with that. We would like to get the VTR dump then of what you feel significant of the last wastewater dump.
Okay, Dick, it's on its way.
This is Mission Control. We're looking at videotape of a wastewater tank dump.
Discovery Houston, it looks like we're getting the VTR now, and we'll have a state vector coming on board.
Roger.
This video was taken earlier when the crew was attempting to deplete some of the water in the wastewater quantity tank. The large odd-shaped ice structure is coming out of the water supply tank valve. Beneath that, the dark opening is the wastewater tank valve. And forward of that is the vacuum vent opening. This is on the port side of the orbiter. And we see the ice growing out of the wastewater tank valve.
Spectacular.
Yeah, that's what we thought too. Okay, Dick, we got TV coming down now on the Cephas. Can you get it?
Well, maybe in a few seconds. Right now we're still watching Judy. Okay, we've got you now, Charlie.
Very good. What you're looking at here is Discovery's first payload specialist operating industry's first preliminary production device in space. There's one little operation I need to do on the thing to ensure that the sample delivery pump is operating up to speed at all times. And right here, you can see me doing that. I'm timing the operation of the delivery of the material, taking notes, as all good quality control people do. And believe me, in that orientation, it looks a little odd, but it's a lot of fun up here in 0G.
Discovery, Houston, could we get TV control to command?
Now, also, what I end up doing is, upon separation of the material in this device, which again is separating biological substances that we hope to produce for physicians to treat illnesses and maladies on Earth that haven't been treatable before. One of the things that I've been doing is sampling that purified material that the machine is turning out, and part of that sampling operation is to determine the goodness of the product which we're turning out. You can see that the operation is a little awkward, maybe. It looks a little awkward, but it's again a lot of fun, and it's easier to do in some ways up here than it is on the ground. Taking a small amount of sample out of the device and applying it to a kit form that will tell me if the purified product is where I want it to be or not. And so far, it's been there. Now let me fast forward again a little bit here for you.
Charlie, it sounds like you're ready to become plant manager of the production unit.
Now at the electronics module, there in front of me in the picture, I control the device, control its operation, and through that can influence